I'm meteorologist David Dickson, and as you can see right now, we have plenty of blue skies, making for a really nice beginning of the sunset, but we didn't start that way for the beginning of the day. You saw mostly cloudy skies for the majority of the morning, but once the sun came out and broke up those clouds, it was a really gorgeous day to head outside, maybe even go to that Mizzou game for that tailgate, and now we're about at kickoff around 6:30, and if I wasn't in here, I'd definitely be out there as temperatures are around 77 degrees just a little bit after kickoff, and it's going to be a gorgeous night to see some football as temperatures around halftime cooling off a bit because sunset's around 7:30 or so, and we'll come down to around 70 degrees, and by the end of the game, it'll be around 66 degrees. Now, with those calm winds we saw with a clear night ahead of us with a low dipping around 60 degrees, we could see some patchy fog, but I do believe it will begin to clear out tomorrow morning around 9 a.m. when many of us are heading out the door. Temperatures around 66 degrees. You can see mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies through the better part of the morning. It's going to mirror what we saw today, like I showed you in that time lapse. But by the afternoon, we'll begin to see mostly clear skies and sunny conditions with temperatures just a little bit warmer than we saw today, but still remaining very mild. And that ranks everything you care about most in the weekend. We have no rain chance for the entire day with very low humidity. All that rain we saw on Friday has really cleared out the atmosphere, and anything in terms of moisture, I don't think we'll see a rain chance coming in until Monday night and even into Tuesday, but it's a very small chance and just over a very small area, which I'll break down just right now. And this is just due to a cold front skirting the edge of us. We're not going to see much of a relief in terms of temperatures, but some of us might see some isolated showers coming in very early Tuesday morning. This includes Macon and Mexico, so just be prepared for this. But for the entire weekend, we'll remain very dry and very comfortable. Now, coming in on Thursday, we officially start fall. I know it's felt like fall for many weekends now in September, but we actually start fall on Thursday with average highs around 77, and then a very cool and comfortable 54 degrees. And that's, cool enough to put on a sweater or maybe enjoy a pumpkin spice latte, but that's not going to be the case at all for our Thursday, as forecast highs are upwards to 86 degrees, about 10 degrees above normal, and then a balmy 66 degrees overnight. It will still feel mild, but it's definitely not going to feel like fall. But again, the rest of this week is going to remain on the bit of a warm side, about 10 degrees above normal. We are keeping that rain chance, very isolated rain chance, coming in Monday and even into Tuesday morning. A more widespread rain chance comes in at the end of the week as another cold front makes its way into the area, but it's going to be a rainy weekend that might break our lucky streak of gorgeous weather we've seen here in mid-Missouri.
A force of nature unlike any other, lightning is stunning to see, but it's very dangerous. Lightning strikes in the U.S. over 25 million times per year and fatally injures more Americans than both hurricanes and tornadoes.
North Carolina, depending on the ranking system, but typically North Carolina ranks in the top 5 in number of states with fatalities. This year, there are already 2 fatalities in North Carolina.
Meteorologist Jonathan Blaze and the staff at the National Weather Service in Raleigh are working to keep that number down.
We focused initially on identifying when storms would become electrified and essentially grow from a shower into a thunderstorm, or grow from a benign type of weather event to a dangerous or potentially deadly situation.
On a stormy weather day, lightning can strike up to 30,000 times in North Carolina. Research into these prolific lightning days can lead to better forecasts.
The prolific lightning days aren't always necessarily the most dangerous ones for the public because people, if there's a lot of lightning happening, people generally know to take cover. The dangerous events sometimes are where there's just 1 or 2 strikes and people are not expecting it and less prepared.
Meteorology professor Gary Lackman has worked with graduate students and National Weather Service staff using computer models, radar, and observations to better understand lightning. Their goal is more lead time for everyone to seek shelter.
The basic mantra we share with children when we do spotter outlook, when we do public safety briefings, is when thunder roars, go indoors, which is pretty simple, but basically when a thunderstorm threatens, you want to get inside a building that protects you from the lightning.